You know, this morning I am in a different stage. This group was never there to get politically invited or politically inclined or religiously for that matter. This group was meant with the intention to serve as a platform where we can assist and help one another to take up our offered refugee status in the United States of America. And it seems to me that our individual right and privilege given to us is being invaded by mosquitoes, malaria mosquitoes. And it is the likes of Ilse van Rensburg, who sits in America and thinks he's got something to say, sending me created little letters and all over the country. I don't know what she stands to gain from it. I don't know if she forgot how a scam look or work. And if she carries on with that, there will be actions. If she wants to get personal around things. Secondly, there is another mosquito. Solidarity, and they are getting much more. AfriForum, and now latest, the DA. They are going across to America and trying to convince the President of America and his personnel at the White House that they are representing white South Africans. Yes, they do. They do represent them, and they do represent a lot of white South Africans. But they speak for those that they represent and not for those that they don't represent. And the number of people that they represent, that is times 3 that number of people that wants to take up their refugee status in the United States of America. So they must please stop trying to act on an executive order that was written for individual people and make it as if it is their concern to speak it as if it was offered to them. It was not offered to them. It is for the individual people that are victims of the situation in South Africa as outlined by the executive order in the words of the President himself of the United States of America. Keep yourself by the executive order and stop putting your unwelcome noses where it doesn't belong. You know, let us just try to calm down. I had to smoke 3 cigarettes and drink a cup of coffee to calm myself down before I come and I sit and I make this video. This video is for those who needs direction and for those who needs to be directed and corrected. Ladies and gentlemen, what harm do we do to one another or to any person in this world by taking up our own decided decisions and ask and take up our refugee status in the United States of America? Who are we endangering through this? Is it because with every white South African leaving, there's a big possibility that so much is going to leave eventually that these organizations whom I refer to as malaria mosquitoes is now fearing that their pot of gold is going to run dry and that the membership fees they receive per month is going to get smaller and smaller by the day? Which one of them who sits there, Solidarity, inside, and DA, and AfriForum, have been there to save and prevent one of these farm murders that has taken place? And they have the fucking guts to stand there and be fucking liars. And less in words, I cannot explain this. Sorry for that. That's not my style. But unfortunately, when you speak to these idiots, you have to be straight and forward and take out what they need to hear. When were they there to prevent the murder? They are there to make a lot of news about the murders and to try to use it to make their own stances and try to scare people to join them to feel a little bit safer at a cost, so that they can sit in their luxury homes and have 2 or 3 holiday homes and homes overseas and have their own leaving South Africa ready and in place when time comes and they see that is now the time for them to go. Who gave them the right to speak on behalf of any one of the other South African white people that is not part and that does not form part of their membership at 100 Rand per month or 50 Rand or 150 Rand per month, which is very small compared to what it really is. Who did they save? Which part of a farm or a land that was taken without, that was under expropriation without compensation? Which one did they reverse? Which one did they save? None. And then they go and stand there like Hans Kakis. They go and stand there and forget them that they want to be charged for treason by the ANC and their fellow organizations. They are forming and operating treason against their own white people by going up there into America and say that these acts against whites does not exist. How low can you fly to protect your pot of gold or your seat in parliament through the votes that you now fear is going to go drizzle and start dropping into your bucket and you're going to lose your seat? You are a bunch of opportunists. You have no right to speak on our behalf. You are rubbish in the eyes of the rest of the people that you claim that you are representing in a false way. You are not. And for your news and for your personal information, just learn something once in your life. The executive order of the United States President given to the white South Africans was not written for you. You have no right to come and stand up against it or trying to reverse it or trying to prevent it or trying to represent us in that. You are in the wrong pot, my friend. Get out. You are unwelcome there. It was written individually and it's a voluntary action that you need to take. And if you still think I'm a scam, as your mind is and as you are, when I am revealing all the necessary steps that people can take without having to need me to assist them to get their documents together at no cost. That's what I do. And I will carry on doing that because you're too small to stop me. And if you want to try, you're welcome to try it. I'm not running, and I'm not scared of you, and I won't stand back for you either. Because I know who you are, and I know what you do. You're not speaking to an idiot like you are yourself. You now invited us to come onto a political field where we initially had no intention or interest to do. Now you're going to get the war from all sides. You are a traitor. You are selling us out. You are denying the suffering we go through because you sit in a security complex with 100 guards surrounding you because from the membership fees you can afford to sit in comfort. What about the normal people on the ground whose children has been raped, whose children has been killed, whose families has been ripped apart, whose wives has been raped and who's been killed? Where the fuck were you, you fucking idiots? Liars. And that's the nicest way I can describe you. That's the nicest way I can deal with this video on the platform. I am not a man that walks with that vulgar language wherever I go, but you deserve it. And I'm giving it to you what you deserve. Sorry that I have to call a black pot black. And I apologize for those people that are with us on the group that I have to use this platform to give them what they belong and tell them where they belong and what they deserve. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. This is an executive order, ladies and gentlemen. An executive order is not something that the president wakes up tomorrow morning because of influence and requests that he had yesterday from some groups from South Africa for their own interest are coming to request for it to be reversed or to be cancelled or to be blocked. or suspended. This is something that have to go through the courts of law because it is an executive order signed. It's part of the law. That is how things becomes law. They have to make a case against it, and not the foreigners that are arriving there. The local American people of America, the organizations or the Bidens, whoever, or the Congress have to stand up and say, listen, we want to appeal against this. We want it being stopped. We want it being suspended. We want it to be declared null and void. And there's going to be a court hearing and a court trial to make that happen. It's not today and tomorrow. And most of all, please remember, it was given to the individuals of this country, not to organizations. If you feel that you are being oppressed, that your life is in danger, according to as it was explained in the executive order, you have the right to take up your refugee status that was given to you by the President of the United States, President Donald Trump. But to these naysayers and the LZ van Rensburgs and everybody else, please, can you just grow up and reach that little level that we call being observant and see where things are going before you start fighting against it for whatever reason you have. Immaterial. Sit and watch the game. That AfriForum or Solidarity or the DA called upon their people and their members to each fly to America and go and see the President of America. No, they didn't. Because it's just not possible to do that. It doesn't make sense. So they have a structure through which they by choice decided to take up their interest and have it represented. And that structure was created by an individual that decided that he's going to create an organization like that, and he got the people to assist him, and that is how they became the Kali Krills and whatever the case they would be, by name. And they take actions without informing the people what their plan for tomorrow or the next month is. When they act, that's when you know what they had in planning. And the same applies for us as the Americans on this group. The part you see that is known to the public and on public level is what I, myself, Johan van der Merwe, is willing to reveal to white snakes like you all are. But where we will surface and what will happen next, I won't reveal to you. My members will see, or the people that are with me as people that wants to willingly and freely participate in taking and using my assistance in this moment of total confusion caused by you snakes. To help and assist everyone that we possibly can that wants to take their rightful right in their personal and private lives to take up their refugee status in the United States of America. I promise you, all you white snakes and opportunists, the biggest party for you and surprises is on the moment to happen. And that's the day you really will have to hate me. And I'm going to enjoy your hatred. I'm going to welcome it. Because I'm going to slap you right in your fucking face. This man is going to slap you in your fucking face. You fucking liars. Stop representing other. And stop making attempts to make people confused. Or to mislead them. Or to try to stop them in helping themselves. They didn't ask your help. Keep your mouth shut until you are being asked for. And then, do that. If you are a fame seeker, do it somewhere else. And watch your mouth. It's on record. You might get a knock on your door. And I don't do illegal things. I'm sorry to say that. That knock will be a proper one. I'll take you far. You're not dealing with a fool here. But rest assured, each and every one of the people that want to take up their responsibility and make the right choices to take up their refugee status in the United States of America, you have the right to do so. And you can follow the normal reads. It is all there on our group. Everybody's welcome to do that. The refugee acceptance program is already being reinstated, LZ van Rensburg, a long time ago, so people can make use of it. Please inform yourself properly and stop misleading people. May God you bless all those who are living for themselves and making the right choices for themselves and their beloved ones. Have a beautiful day, and we have a nice surprise for these naysayers. It is coming. If you think what AgriForum and Solidarity and DAS tried to pull off, they have not seen yet what a real Afrikaner can do. You are about to see that.